Hello guys, and welcome back to another vlog of Lena and James Family Adventures. Now today I'm going to make a pie. Okay, but first I want to get the pastry done. So in my bowl I have got 250 grams of plain flour and 125 grams of butter, which is quite cold butter. So I need to now mix this together with my fingers and start making it like a breadcrumb texture. So I'm going to get on with that. So for the pie that I'm doing, it's going to be chicken, leek and bacon pie. So I decided that I was going to do the pastry. I did choose two things: pastry or have a mash topping like a cottage pie. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead with the pastry. I'm going to make the pastry instead. So that's what I'm doing right now. So we've got to get all of this mixed together, which can take some time, but hopefully it shouldn't be too long. But we're not doing too bad. I have made pastry before. I used to make a lot of jam tarts and things like that. And I use this is short crust pastry that I'm making. And I've made the same pastry for a quiche base. So I have made pastry before. I use butter instead of lard, because that's just what I like, I prefer. And it's salted butter, so I don't really need to add a pinch of salt into it either. But we're getting there. I like to turn the bowl around as I go as well, just so I can get at it in different angles. But we're not far off. Here I go. Right. We are nearly there. Okay. It does sometimes, it aches my fingers doing this, to be honest. But I decided to make the pastry, so I just have to deal with it, won't I? And then once it's all done, you can either add a little bit of milk, like 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk, or water. I choose to add water. And then it basically gets mixed together and put in cling film and then rested in the fridge for 20 minutes, which gives me time then to choose the dish that I want to use and start prepping my ingredients. But we are almost there, guys. It's not difficult to make pastry. It can just be a little bit time consuming. And if you're in a rush, you could buy the already rolled pastry. That's entirely your choice. But we are nearly there. We're almost at breadcrumb consistency now. So then all I've got to do is then add the water, a couple of tablespoons at a time, and then we can bring it all together. Oh, I think I'm getting more on the surface than I am in the bowl. There won't be any pastry left at this rate, will there? Right, we've now got breadcrumbs, so that's good. Good, good, good. Right, so I shall just show you what it looks like now. So it's all mixed together a lot, as you can see. Looks like breadcrumbs. So I need to now start adding the water, but I just need to get a spoon out, so I need to just give my hands a quick wash because it's covered in pastry. There we go, that's better. Just get the worst off for now because I've got to get my hands dirty again in a moment. Right, so we have got a spoon and we want cold water in this. Okay, so that's 1 and that's 2. And all I'm going to do is just start mixing it together with the spoon so it all combines. I like to use the salted butter. It just smells a lot better and it just has a better taste, I think. But like I said, you could use lard, you could use unsalted butter. It's entirely up to you. Right, I'm going to go in with the last one. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll give that another mix and then I'll get my hands in because I need to bring it all together now. Okay. Come on. Hey up. It's fine because I need to put it on the surface anyway. Right, there we go. Look, we've brought it all together now. Get that. Get all the last bits out. We'll give it a nice little kneading. Scoop up all the little bits as I go along. There we go. That's perfect. I'm not going to overwork this. But I do need it to stay together, so I'm hungry. I am hungry. Can't wait to taste this pie. Right, there we are, guys. That's your short crust pastry. So I'm going to get this cling filmed and I'm going to pop it in the fridge for 20 minutes. So I will bring you back when I've got the rest of the ingredients prepped. So I'll see you shortly. Right. So we're now back with everything that I've now prepared. I've got some potatoes on the go because I'm going to have some mash alongside it. I've got my wok on, just waiting for a small amount of oil to heat up because I want to do these bacon lardons in there first. I've also got some diced chicken, I've got some leeks, and I've got some red onion. So I'm going to put the bacon in first because I want the bacon to be browned off. There we go. Let's get it all out, shall we? And I've got a bowl ready as well, so I can put the bacon in because we'll add it back to it later, but I want it getting cooked off first. When I do the mash, I'm going to put spring onion in the mash and a little bit of Dijon mustard just to give it a little bit of a lift. So I'm going to turn you down here so you can see what is going on. So there's my bacon lardons that I've chosen, and these are smoked. You can go ordinary if you like, or just buy bacon and cut it up. Doesn't really matter. So we're just waiting for those to brown off, and the fat that's in the bacon, it will release oil, so you don't really need anything in the pan. You could just put them in a bare pan. It wouldn't actually matter, but we're just waiting for these to release their flavour, because then I'm going to put the onions and the leeks straight in that nice bacon fat. That's my plan. So it's all coming together nicely. Just takes a little bit of time to get this going. Right, so once I've done this and it's browned off and I've taken it out, I'll bring you back when I start to add everything else in. Okay, so I've took the bacon out. That's now in a bowl with some paper in just to catch the grease. And I've already started with my onion and leeks. They're sweating off nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken now. So I've done the chicken on a separate chopping board because the bigger chopping board I've been doing the vegetables on, and I don't want to use the same board because it's just not very good, is it? So all I want to do is just colour that off a little bit. Right, I am going to add a little bit of water, just a little bit. Oh, sorry, I've knocked you. This is going to help make the gravy as well, because I will be using a chicken stock. Right, so we've just got to wait for that water to heat up. So I've got dried ingredients, And I've got a teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt, so I'm going to pop that in. You do get a lot of water from like vegetables anyway, and from the chicken, so you don't really need to add a lot. I've got a teaspoon of thyme, so that's going to go in. I've got a teaspoon of garlic powder. In you go. And I'm just going to add some black cracked pepper. Some crack. Oh, dear me. We're not going to add that, okay? This is a very safe dish, I promise you. It's only me and James eating it anyway, because the boys have already eaten. Well, that smells lovely, I have to say. It smells very nice. So we're going to let this chicken do its thing. I'm going to make up some stock. Okay, so I have got my jug here. And what I want to do, okay, is... Right, let me just view for a moment. Have a look at that for a sec while I find my chicken gravy. There we go. Oh. Right, because I'm kind of going to cheat a little bit. And that is, I'm going to add, put the kettle on, I'm going to add one of these into a jug. These are the jelly type ones. And then I'm going to add some gravy granules in that as well, just to thicken it a little bit. And then that's going to be the sauce, basically. So you're not going to be waiting long now. I'm just waiting for the chicken to make sure it's fully seared. It will continue cooking in the oven, but just want to sear it first. So once I've done the gravy, I will bring you back. Right, I've added a stock to the wok and I've made up a gravy, and that is all going to go in here. But first of all, I'm going to add the bacon back in now. So here we go. In you go. Lovely. And then we'll give that a mix in. It smells fantastic. I mean, I'm really just using the chicken, the leek and the bacon. You can add bits of potato in there. You could add diced pepper if you wanted to. You could even add peas if you wanted to. But I'm just doing this for now. Now I've turned it off the boil. The potatoes are done. They're ready to mash. So I'm going to add the stock, well, the gravy, to this now. And I have made it thick. And the reason for that is because there is liquid in this pan. And we don't want that to thin out, you see. So that's why I've made it a little bit thicker. I'm not going to add all of that. But, and then this is what we have. There we go. So I'm just going to let that all combine now before I start putting it in the tin, well, the dish that I'm going to use. I am going to preheat the oven now as well. And the only thing I'll have left to do is roll out the pastry for the top of our pie, which we shall indeed do. 60, 70, 80. Right, so I've put this on 180. I'm going to let this cook a little bit longer and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to do the pastry.
2 minutes later.
Right, so I have done everything and I've put it in this dish, as you can see. I know it's not particularly deep, but that's okay. I don't mind that. There was quite a lot of pastry. I'm ready to roll this out now. So I have cut a bit off, so I'm just going to use 3/4. Okay, so I will keep my flour to hand and we will give it a wee roll. And hopefully it will turn out well. We shall see. Right, let me just add a bit more flour because I don't want it to break. There we go. Right. Hopefully that is going to be okay. So what I'm going to do, right, this is the fun part, isn't it, eh? Making sure that it makes it over there okay. Look, well done. Right, I'm just going to pinch it just to the side of the dish. I was going to say tin then, but that's not right, is it? And I do have some excess here, and that's okay as well. There we go. So we'll sink that in there, look. I know it doesn't look like much, but I'm hoping that it is in fact going to be quite nice. I need to just add a little hole to let the steam out. There we go. Right, now what can I do with this then, eh? Shall I try and make something to go on top? We can try, can't we? My decorative skills are not the best, I must say. Right, so what if we did, like, I don't know, maybe some little leaves? So that's one. They look like eyes. As in, when you're drawing eyes. I do 4. We'll do one more. Right, shall we see how that works? Right, if we pop that, say there. Another one there. I'm going to egg wash it as well, I think. There. Could you get me an egg, please?
Yes.
One egg, please. One egg. Coming up. Pardon? Is she?
Yeah.
Oh. Right, I need to find me a pastry brush now. Where will it be, I wonder? That is the question. Anybody know where my pastry brush might be? No? Pardon? Don't think it will be, you know. Right. No, I don't know either. It seems to have vanished, people. Right, we'll put that in there. Like you see, I've even washed up as I've gone along. How about that? Right, well, I seem to have found a clean paintbrush. Look, we found a clean paintbrush. Should we use that, people? Let me take my leaves off, because then at least they'll stick. Honestly, if you can't find what you're looking for, just go to the next best thing.
That's it. It'll do the job.
It will. I'm sure people have used other things. I remember when I was doing like little pies, or you know, the sausage rolls, like sausage rolls, I needed to egg wash them, and I couldn't find my pastry brush, I couldn't find my paintbrush, so I used my finger, and it did the job.
Things you got to do.
Yeah, you have to do these things. Right, let's put these little leaves back on, or petals. I'm not really quite sure what I've done, but you know. We'll egg wash those as well. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm now going to pop this in the tin that I'm going to use, just in case it bubbles up. The chances of that are very slim, but you just never know, do you? And I'm going to bring you over so you can see the final touch. I don't know. And there it is. One awkward looking pie. I'm not perfect. I'm not a extreme, you know, pro or anything like that. I just cook what I think I might be able to manage, and you know, that's what I've done. It is. So we are going to put this in the oven, set at 180 for, I'm going to say 20 minutes for now. I just want to see how it will look after, but ideally you want the pastry to be golden brown. So that's going in now. Bye-bye, lovely. And then all I've got to do when that's done is do the potatoes, and we're going to add a bit of mustard and some green onions to it, or spring onions, or scallions, depends where you're from. So we'll bring it back when we're ready. Right, we are back for the final time. I have done the mashed potato. Here it is. I've put spring onions in there and half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And I'm now going to get the pie out of the oven. So let's see what it looks like, guys. Rightio. Okay. And there we have it. Right, the pastry is golden brown, as you can see. So there we are. Now all that is left now is to serve this up and give it a try. And it is going to be hot. Right then, let's have a look-see. I'll take one of those and one of those. Right, so, okay. The pastry is nice and crispy. That's a good start. Okay. Right. Ooh. There we are, look. And we'll just get some of that mash on there as well. We'll see what that's like. Are you ready to do a taste test, love?
Yeah, go on then.
Well, here are your weapons.
There we go. So a bit of a bit of everything.
Yes, it's going to be really hot.
Okay.
Just took it out.
So a bit of that. A bit of pastry. Very nice. Might have to warm me up. Yeah, it's very nice. That.
Do you like it?
Mm.
Oh, I'm pleased.
Taste everything in that.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Taste is good. Mash is good. Hot.
Very hot.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. It's what we like.
10 out of 10.
Oh, thank you very much. So that is our chicken, bacon and leek pie. Made the pastry. We used half a teaspoon of mustard and spring onions in the mash. And obviously the gravy that's in the pie, you don't really need to add any more gravy to that.
No.
Because it's quite nice as it is. So you'll have to give this a go, guys, and see how you like it.
Definitely worth it.
Clearly James likes it. And I'm going to have mine in a minute as well, because I'm quite hungry. So we're going to leave this vlog here, and we'll see you in the next one. So for the meantime, we will say good night.
Good night, everybody.
Please like and subscribe, because it really helps us out.
It does.
Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.